Hello, my name is Rachel Heckscher and I'm a graduate student at the University of Puerto Rico. I'm interested in technologies that help organizations catalog their collections and make online exhibits without spending a lot of money. Today I'm going to show you some cataloging apps that are easy to use to organize books and collections, create visual stories, design walking tours, or curate online exhibits. Last semester, I explored the use of Catalog.it, a web-based cataloging software program that is flexible and easy to use. Notice the URL ends with .app, which is a good reminder that the cataloging can be done on mobile devices. Collections look great on mobile devices, and museum patrons or people shopping for collectibles can use a mobile device to find information. I introduced this software to a new museum called Planet Word in Washington, D.C., using their exhibits to make a demonstration collection. So far, Catalog.it has been adopted by museums, private collectors, nonprofits, historical societies, and even online sellers. You can display your collections in a viewing hub and share them with other institutions if you want, and you can seamlessly integrate your exhibits into your organization's website. For collections of under 50 items, it's totally free. As you can tell, I've had some fun with Catalog.it, and I encourage you to try it out. I'm interested in how curation and storytelling can make archives and art come to life. Stories and oral histories can help an organization with this process, and organizations can help people tell the stories of their community. So there are a lot of ways that choosing the right app for cataloging is important. Omeka and Curatescape are two apps that are great for storytelling. I first learned about Omeka when I saw this powerful image on the homepage of the Baltimore Uprising archive. To step back a little bit, I'm going to show you how easy it is to get started with Omeka. Omeka offers two versions for different types of users. Omeka Classic is the simpler one and can be downloaded easily. The user manual is also very simple, and there are sample websites you can explore. This one is the homepage for New Roots, Nuevas Raíces, an archive of oral histories about migration. There are two language versions, links to resources, and, as this is a demo version, a list of tools that Omeka offers to display your stories. Another Omeka project is the Community of Gardens website hosted by the Smithsonian. It's a crowdsourced archive and currently has 213 gardens, including this healing garden in Florida and a butterfly garden in St. Louis. Anyone can add a garden story using the Share a Story button on the home page. Finally, the Baltimore Uprising archive represents a new kind of documentation. It's a standalone collection that showcases a moment in recent history that the archivist clearly felt should be preserved immediately. The archive is also home to an oral history training, which shows how to collect an oral history and use primary sources in documentary work. In this example, Omeka is used as a container for multimedia files, an archive of stories and objects, and a training hub for teaching archival methods, all in one. The archive makes a statement by preserving materials and stories that might otherwise have been lost. Curatescape is an offshoot of Omeka and adds a mapping feature, making it useful for turning collections into walking tours. Curatescape has notably attracted customers such as tourist bureaus and business sponsors who are interested in marketing their locations to visitors. Each site that uses Curatescape can have a branded app that can be used to narrate a museum tour or an outdoor walking tour. On the back end, users can load photos, descriptions, audio and video files, or music, and then connect the items together using a geotag. As a user walks through a city, they can choose which historical markers to visit, or in some cases use the app to choose a restaurant or find a public bathroom. The last app I want to talk about is a book cataloging program called Tinycat. With Tinycat, you can use a scanner, tablet, or smartphone to scan a book's ISBN, and the book is automatically entered in your system. You can edit the entry if you want to, and if a picture of the book does not appear automatically, you can take a picture of the book and add it. One of Tinycat's best features is that it links your book to high-quality book reviews from several sources. And you can lend books out using the circulation function. Also, Tinycat is fast. Using their own Android app, 2 employees of Tinycat cataloged 242 books in 10 minutes and 12 seconds, according to a time-lapse video they posted on YouTube. And Tinycat is not just for tiny libraries. It can handle up to 20,000 entries. Personal libraries are free. I want to mention pricing because it's usually a major factor when choosing software. All 4 of these products have free versions for small collections, or they offer a way to try out the software before you pay for it. They're almost all based on open source software, which is free. What they do is they make it easy for you to customize the software to match your brand or create the look you want. You can pay a small amount per month or per year to get more features, for example, additional fields, customizable fields, the ability to play files directly from the app, or the ability to have additional people enter or edit data. These value-added features are how the software developers, whether commercial or nonprofit, make the money they need to keep their company going. Tinycat, as I mentioned before, is free for personal accounts. Libraries with no paid staff pay a nominal fee per month based on the number of books in their collection, and libraries with paid staff pay slightly more. Catalog It is free for up to 50 items, with pricing for larger collections based on the number of items, the number of users, and the amount of storage space needed. Omeka's prices are the lowest of the subscription services, and a free 30-day trial is available. The yearly price for Omeka is based on the number of users, the number of features, and how much storage space you need. A Curatescape website using the company's open source code, plugins, and themes can be free if you happen to have your own programmer to run the site and your own server to store the files. The pricing system for a full-service website entails a fairly large one-time fee that includes technical support. If you want to purchase a branded app to go with your website, your cost will be $10,000 for 2 years, including updates, training, and technical support. Online exhibits on a vibrant multimedia website can boost the impact of your collections in terms of return visits, fundraising, and even volunteer recruitment. It can also be the source of new ways to use your collection, to encourage donations to expand your collection, or gain attention for your organization on social media. I hope you enjoyed my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention.